The big red dot.
The big red dot.
Yeah, it's recording. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Clifford the big red dot.
Clifford the big red dot.
We're gonna say that. Hit Clifford! Every time. Hit him, Clifford! Like,
what?
Because of the big red dot. Yeah, that's gonna be our new podcast. Like,
hit it, Clifford! He's like, you
so
got
it'll
it.
be our, so like our theme song
I'm
goes,
with it.
our theme song goes in, and then we're just like, hit it, Clifford!
Oh god, ew.
Hey, welcome to Bad Decisions, Good Choices.
Hit it, Clifford.
I think that's great. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Because this is our intro. Hit it, Clifford!
Good.
Welcome to Bad Decisions, Good Choices. I'm Laura.
And I'm Mac, and we are two best friends with some shit to say.
And we brought our really best friends with some other shit to say. These are our sisters, guys.
This is the sister edition.
It's the sister episode.
Okay, so introduce yourselves. Okay, you keep it first.
Okay. I'm Brooke. Or Brooklyn.
Speak up, say with your chest, bitch.
I'm Brooke. Hi. It's me.
Hi,
Brooke.
Brooke.
Hi,
Brooklyn. Brock. Broken. Brole.
Just wait till you get to how bad
Any
they
of
fuck
those.
her name up. Just wait. It gets good.
Don't tap your feet.
Oh, sorry.
Stop hitting your hands. Love you.
Those are my like.
Yep.
My. Whew.
It's okay, we'll start drinking here in a second.
Yeah.
So tell us like a fun fact about you.
A fun fact.
Like if you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
That's a good one.
Ooh. Why have I never thought about that?
Or like, what's your favorite song? Anything like that.
I don't
Something
know. I don't
interesting.
have a favorite song. The interesting. listen.
It's like, I'm not interesting.
No, I hate that question because I have so
It
many
is.
songs. Like, it's so hard.
It
like,
is.
I can't.
I was trying to
Okay,
help.
well we can revisit you.
Yeah.
And then your turn now.
Alright, Corine, I've gotten chlorine, corn, Corinne, con.
Corn?
Corn.
Corn.
Oh my god.
Like, they just
I get Corinne,
so
but
it's spelled,
everything else
so
now.
everyone, it's Corine is how it's spelled.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then green,
Yeah.
like the color green.
Green.
So
Green.
sometimes in California I just went with it because most people assumed I was saying green. So that
So
was that.
I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of a cool name.
It's like stoner
culture,
Anyway,
yeah.
AKA Coach Corine. So that's pretty much
Coach
it. I
Corine.
coach gymnastics and then I've just done sports my entire life. So
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We'll drop your Instagram handles. Okay.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here. Brooke?
Did you think of your?
So the only interesting fact that I can
She was like, I got it.
I thought of it. Is my neck. I don't know why that's the
Oh,
only
you
one.
talking about
We just
straight neck. I have a straight neck. I have a 90-degree angle neck. It's supposed to be. Wait, what was that? It's supposed to be like slightly curved. Mine is like attention. Like mine.
We were just talking about it. That's why.
Yeah.
So there was the first. What did we do? There was like a Reddit like Would You Rather thing, and she was like, tell someone an interesting fact about yourself. She hit me with that too, and I was like, I ate pizza 5 times in a row last week, and I can fit my whole fist in my mouth. Like those are the 2 facts that I came up with.
Oh my
If you haven't
God.
seen that YouTube video, go watch that one too, because it's killer.
That's a good
God.
Those were the facts I could think of. So I mean, it just you
That's
just
always
get
the
better.
first thing that comes to my
You
mind.
get better with time. At least it wasn't
like
that.
you're a photographer. You
Oh
like,
yeah.
You have a bunch of siblings.
And I'm just like my neck.
and you like plants, and you're just
My
like,
only-
oh,
oh,
but
yeah.
my fucking neck, dude.
she's like,
Yeah.
sorry, I froze.
Did you guys know? Like,
Plants,
mine's
Oh,
big.
hey,
photography.
do you need somebody to look like they're paying attention at all times? Guess what? My neck is at a 90-degree
Yeah.
angle. Look no
So it's like,
further.
can't really
I
hold my
put
head.
books on top of my head for a living.
Yep.
I would be really fucking good at ballet if I could dance. There we go.
That is too much. That is accurate.
God damn, that's
I've
an
wanted to
attack.
I've wanted to dance my whole life, but I can't do it. I've tried so
Dang, I really
Struggle.
brought out these demons. You're like,
Yeah.
I actually really want to dance for
struggled
whole
with that my whole
Like I
life.
didn't know we were gonna get this deep on the podcast, but holy fuck! Wow.
Like in High School Musical, you know, when it's like
Aww.
I just can't dance.
I did
you know?
too, though.
Yeah,
It's
that
okay.
was-
I relate to that.
I fucking love high
I
school.
feel like this is actually the first time we've ever really had a conversation,
I know,
so I'm
that's
learning
true.
a lot
Yeah.
right now. I actually did not know.
This is fun.
Mac has talked to Corine a bajillion times. They're
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Fuck. So, Brooke is 19.
Yep.
Corine is, how old are you? You just turned 25.
They asked me that at the gas station when I
What?
showed them my ID. They're like, how old are you? I was like, God damn it, trick question, I don't remember.
After 21, your birthdays don't fucking matter.
They really don't.
When I turned 21, literally, okay, I was in Afghanistan, and so I was working on my birthday, so it was actually a really weird birthday. They made me, like, Master Sergeant was really, like, I think he was trying to be funny. He was like, no, we're gonna do a birthday run. But I was like, I'm not really running. Like, I haven't been running. He's like, yeah, we go in the middle of the day, so that, yeah, like, he was trying to make it fun. Yeah. My birthday is June 21st.
Oh.
It's the first day of
Longest
summer.
day
Longest day
of
of
the
sunshine of the year. They like to go. So his Master Sergeant Rudder was one of the best NCOs that I have ever had. I fucking love him. Everyone who's in 4ID with me remembers this. He's fucking incredible. But he really took me on this run because he was like, it'll be just like having your 21st birthday at the club. It'll be
Just like.
It'll be like you want to throw up. You might get a little dizzy. Lieutenant Colonel Allen came with us. He's like, we'll play club music too.
While
so
you're
they
running?
he literally in the middle of the run. I
I
started. It was at least 100 degrees because his theory was they thought that if they ran in the middle of the day when it was hot, it would be like running in elevation when we got back to Colorado.
Oh no. Two
Is
completely
that
different.
the same?
I don't think that's
No.
the right logic, but that's.
That was very
I
bro
was like,
science. of
I
them.
think
Bro
you made that up,
Very
and
bro
even if you
science.
didn't, I still wouldn't do it. Like, just reacclimate to the elevation when you get back. Like every other person here, you're running. I dumped a whole water bottle on it. I didn't even drink. Like, I was taking a little sip so I didn't fucking puke. Like, actually
Right.
puke. I'm just like dumping this water on me. He's like, are you?
You're like,
I could tell.
happy birthday!
Halfway through, I was like, I'm pretty sure he thinks that, like, I'm pretty sure he regrets taking me on this. He didn't know it was gonna be this difficult for me. But I was like, I've been doing, like, weightlifting. Like, I didn't run on deployment. You don't have to run.
Yeah.
There's no PT test.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, I don't gotta run. So he's like, yeah, it'll be fine. I was like,
Where's the fun?
this is 3 miles.
3 miles.
It was only 3 miles and you were
only 3 miles.
So I'm like, only 3 miles in
the
100
perspective
degree
of
heat?
everyone here.
I said 3 miles.
Corey's like, you ran?
No, this is why
I can't.
the Army is the best version of a fucked up relationship. It's your birthday, so let's go running. Like, but they remembered my birthday run.
They bought me these because we
But
can't
they-
drink. They all bought me these little liquor-filled chocolates, and really, so they're like, here, just take a lot of them. I'm like, yeah,
See, but it's
just for
In
funsies,
the
but
heat,
really, no, I mean,
eat
I was back in the office.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Eat the
so that's
chocolate
why my
and then go
face
run
is
in
like-
the
Okay, no,
heat.
my work day was like 12 hours, so this
Oh.
is a full day of like
Yes.
just birthday hazing, which is
Yeah.
not really like compared to a lot of other. That's to be
Not
fair.
real hazing.
If anyone
United
is
States Army.
If anyone is military in here, I did not get hazed 1. 2, that is not even close to the other
What they
hazing
do
that,
to people.
that actually happens. Usually you get the shit beat out of you on your birthday.
I was really trying to like protect y'all. But
No.
you were like, nah, y'all
No.
get the fuck beat out
I
of
think
you.
it's a pretty well-known fact
Yeah.
that like
yeah.
it's just the kind of a tradition. It's not in every
A
unit. It's not
tradition to
everyone.
get beat up on your birthday.
Oh yeah, you don't tell anyone it's your birthday. One of my best
Why?
friends.
That's lame.
Because
That's
you
like,
can't
oh,
spank,
you're born
so you have to
20
beat
Like
the shit
most guys, like
Oh,
so when it's so obviously since it's female male relationships
Yeah.
mostly, I don't like it doesn't happen to me, but like
Yeah.
dudes, I watched this dude get pink bellied for like
Oh my
it was
god!
intense.
What does? Okay, so explain to the people who don't know.
Oh,
what pink
okay.
belly
So
is.
like basically like here, Mac, go ahead. Like no. Basically she just like
you want me to?
someone
She
no.
said, hit me.
But like if I was like lay down, they're like so people so it's like they're like jumping you basically, they're pinning you down because you don't
They
don't
just
want-
slap your
and
belly.
then you just
Yeah, this sounds
pink
terrible.
belly.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good
Okay, I'm gonna stop telling military stories because it's obviously
No,
belly.
that's hilarious, but terrifying.
terrifying. No,
It
I
reminds
was
me of Full Metal Jacket when they fucking hold that dude down and like beat him with the bars of soap and the pillowcases.
That's
Oh,
called a lock.
no.
That's called a lock and sock party.
Lock and sock.
I love the name.
Please fuck up and we will fuck.
Because we have a lot
Fuck you
more
up.
military people listening to this than like.
Oh, I
fucking
didn't know.
rock.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I
know,
know
like-
a ton of people from like Cody's stream who are in the
Oh,
military that
dope.
listen to
Nice
this.
to meet you guys. Some of my soldiers
One's
listen
name
too.
one's name is actually Cody, but he goes by Irish online. So
I love
shout
it.
out to Irish. What's up,
Shout out
dude?
Irish.
He was in the Marines.
Dope.
So
I have so many Marine jokes. He's not here to defend himself and come back with it.
Oh,
So
he's fine. You could say him. Fuck Irish. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
Yeah.
I can't turn this. I can't turn this. So, oh no.
Let's pop that bottle.
Let's pop the bottle.
That was good.
I'm gonna try. So this
I
is
wasn't
always
gonna
the.
say it, but I
This is always the.
Let's be bad.
I wasn't
How-
gonna be the initiator.
Let's be so bad. Let's
So
all be Karen and talk like this and like, that's so bad.
Let's be
Oh
bad.
my god, I'm so
I will announce this and we'll pop this bottle. Actually, this is perfect if I can. These are always so scary.
I'm afraid.
So if it fucking starts foaming, someone's gotta chug it. Who's gonna be that person?
Mac.
Without hesitation.
I'm wearing a beanie that says die
You
trying.
are my down ass bitch friend, and I fucking love you for it. Dude.
I'm ready.
All right, cool. This one isn't. That was so much.
Man,
less-
she was
was
so
ready.
ready. She
I
was
was
ready.
She was ready.
Well, here we are.
Am I?
Should I chug the bottle?
Yeah.
We got very excited.
Isn't she?
There we go.
Like I thought you were the best hype man. Alex said that the other day. She was like, "Corine is the fucking hype man."
Face
I
for.
haven't
Is it-
drank in like months.
Really? That's all I've been doing. I have no idea. So, thank you, Jeremy Wolf, chef at Nonesuch. He's a fucking angel. So he got me.
Pull it up.
So, cause someone. Okay, so one of the questions I
Oh,
have.
that's good.
Oh shit! You good?
Yeah, that's. I was like,
I mean-
she gonna keep going.
It's like it's give or take 4 glasses, you know.
you
So
right.
I'm like,
Mac will tell you
Brooke's
she
not
hasn't
drinking.
done something since December, and we're like, okay. I give her the dab. Here you go.
Shit.
So,
Too funny.
Corine, where's yours?
Right.
so anyway, this
Where's
chicken.
your darling? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So, yeah. So the other night, cause someone asked on, it was Shelby Jones. Shelby Jones. She does my hair. Shout out to Shelby Jones. I'll forever be the fucking give her as the hair plug. She's dope. I'll put this here. That's a good place for it.
Yeah.
Actually, it looked kind of good up here.
Oh, bitch.
Good look.
We're Instagram bitches.
We really, I'm really out here trying. So Nonesuch is this place at Shelby Jones. So Shelby Jones was like, "Do you have any fried chicken adventures?" Because I posted on my story. So follow us on Instagram, obviously. I post like dumb shit I'm doing or funny shit all the time.
We're more active on our personal Instagrams right
Yeah.
now, but I'm getting better at being more active on the podcast
we're
Instagram.
getting there, guys. Thank you for staying with it. It's fucking fun.
I ain't 21
It's like a 6. I've heard way better from you.
You're right. I'm old now.
No.
This is
It's
nice.
just a mindset.
It is.
It's just a
but not when
yeah.
you chug it.
No.
My nose tingles.
Brooke says, I don't know what that's like.
Because Brooke's never drank ever in her life.
Ever.
Never. I would
Look
never
at
do
her
that.
face.
I would never do that ever.
Look at the camera. Look
I
at the camera,
swear I
Brooke.
would
Look
never.
at her. She's so cute. She is so cute.
You are cute with your little stars.
I know.
Show 'em the stars.
I know.
I got the stuff.
She really was like, let me wear my matching
And my star
necklace. I love
It's
it.
because I couldn't untangle my B necklace. She got it for me.
Is that a little letter
It's an
B?
initial B, and because I have been trying to find an initial necklace for so long, and I found one. It was at like Francesca's or wherever we were at. And I wear it every single day, but it's been tangled, and I spent like 30 minutes trying to untangle it. and I can't untangle it.
That is like
So I was like, guess I'll put on the stars. It's fine.
every woman has done that.
It's
for,
okay.
Every woman
It's
has
okay.
done that for a necklace at least once in her life,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I still have like
I think I've.
a bunch of necklaces that are still tangled that I believe I can untangle
Yep.
someday.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
No, I have the
I think
same.
we all-
When I have the
we all
strength,
have that.
I will. But
Wow, I didn't
not
realize
today.
we all had that in common.
Yeah.
Women unite.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
it's
been
from
told
this
I
power.
have a untangling and untying power. And
Oh.
one time in
Me
the
too,
4th
dude.
grade, this dude tried to tie as many knots as he could and see if I couldn't untangle it, and I could.
Wow,
Wow.
Oh shit!
All
Is
right.
that on your resume?
Can untangle any, underline any 7 times. I'm not.
Can untangle anything.
Well, because did you read the book Maniac McGee when you were in school?
I feel like I
that
did,
sounds
but
hilarious.
I don't
Okay, so
remember
the
it.
thing was literally about how he went and there was this giant knot and he could untie it. And
I
he was
do
gonna
remember that,
win
yeah.
free pizza for
For the year.
And he was like in a poor neighborhood where he didn't have food every day. So that was like
There was like a local pizza corner.
So I'm like
I remember-
channeling my inner
That's-
Maniac McGee.
Oh my god.
That's intense, Corey.
Also, never give context ever again whenever you say you're channeling your inner maniac.
Yeah.
Just never give context ever
Better than
again.
That's your soundbite.
Alright, let's do it.
I just channel my inner maniac McGee. And
Yeah.
people will just accept that. They'll just be like,
Okay.
I love it.
You put the word McGee after anything.
Oh my god.
And it's so fucking funny. I'm like, plot twist. We're not real sisters.
If you.
Oh yeah. We
Plot
probably
twist.
should explain
Yeah.
that.
Basically, without getting into too much detail, my mom sucks. So,
Everyone here is in that comment section.
yeah.
My mom mostly doesn't.
Her mom fucking rocks. So her mom's name is Shalina, and she kind of just like adopted me into her family when
yeah.
my mom was like at her prime time of being the worst. And she was like, "Come be my extra daughter." I was
Yeah.
like,
Aw.
"Yes!"
Yeah.
And so now I have a white mom, and
Aw.
she has purple hair, and
Yeah.
she does martial arts and reads books out loud on YouTube, and is the
She
cutest
does.
person alive.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
love
how we
her.
met.
The first memory I feel like I have of like meeting you was when we went on that photo shoot. I knew I met you before
In
that.
the woods behind your house.
No, it was. Oh yeah, I guess that was.
Yeah, because you were like
No,
11.
I was not 11. I was 11 when I moved.
She
to
said
Oklahoma.
12, okay?
I was 13.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
I'm 12.
She is so defensive about her age now. Oh my god. I've been
I was
hazing
not
Brooke
11.
all morning about being so fucking young.
I was not 11.
How old?
I gave her a break and Mac just kept going with it.
I feel like I was just like getting into like actual professional photography, and I remember I went on a shoot with you, and you took me to this place kind of by your house, and with that one girl that modeled for us, you know who I'm talking about, a long time ago,
Yeah, I don't remember this.
and it was like
I vaguely remember this.
that was like the first shoot I remember, and I came back to your. I don't even remember what
Oh,
house or
I
wherever it
remember.
was.
I was living with that girl we do not speak of.
Oh, then.
I was
Do
about
we
to
have
say
a
I
nickname?
don't
Do
think
we
it
have
was
a
your
nickname
house
for
or-
her yet? Cunt face.
I said that real fast. We said.
I mean, like, I didn't. I was
Nickname.
like, do we have a name for her? Because if it's not, it's cunt face. She's a cunt
Yeah,
Alright,
face.
well, there we go.
Right,
There's
so
no
when you were living
arguing,
with
because
Cunt
where's the
Face.
lie?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess that's when it was.
Does that word bother people?
I said cunt.
Cunt!
Oh, okay. So
Because every time I say cunt, people cringe, and I think it's
here's what.
hilarious.
Oh, I do too. So I do
funny,
too, but I use
That's
it.
like one word that a lot of people hate, and I think it's hilarious.
I think
I
it's the
think
best.
it's the best word.
I love that word. I do try to reserve it because I
I don't
used to
use
throw it around a lot, and it loses its. I'm not
It
kidding.
loses its value.
It uses its value when you
Yeah.
throw it
You have
around
to
too much.
say it with a punch.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I
Bring it out
really just
when it's
reserve
time.
it for people.
like out of nowhere,
You're a
you're like,
cunt. Like, there's just so much
And
more
then it
emphasis
just-
when you never say that word.
I love it when it
Exactly.
sneaks up on you. You're like, you're talking about it. You're like, yeah, my coworker kind of just like pissed me off today, and then your friend's like, really, like how? And you're just like, man, she was just kind of just fucking,
Being
just
cunty.
being kind of a fucking
being a
cunt,
fucking
you know?
cunt.
And then like when
You're
you
like,
sneak
"Yes,
up on him
cunt."
like that, people are like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, the delivery is everything.
shit. What'd she do though?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
that's
so this
weird.
girl is a cunt face. What happened?
No, that was just the
Yeah, that
first,
was
I
just
was
where
living with
she-
her.
That was the first
Yeah,
time.
So that was the
Okay.
first time.
I came back to
Did
your
a
place of
shoot?
residence.
Mhm.
Yeah, we did a shoot, and I remember you showing me how to like edit or something on your
I did show you how to edit.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
and that was like the first memory I have.
Aw.
Mine, like,
You were at
things are mixed up.
How old were you?
Sisters.
How old
I
did
had to
You
be
were at Harding.
No,
No, like
I know,
I was
that's
like,
why-
how old actually were you?
I had to be like 15.
Okay,
I feel like
I'm just
15.
trying to gauge,
Yeah.
so like a decade, a little over a decade then.
Yeah, I feel like the first time that I met you, I was like 15.
Oh no, that's 5 years for. I was thinking for you. So you would have been 20,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
give or
Yeah.
take. Give or
No,
take.
Was
23.
No.
Because I'm 7 years older. than
So I graduated
time.
college, but I don't math.
Yeah, time for me is like
Oh,
memories.
I'm pretty sure that math was not right at all.
all mixed up. I
Yeah,
don't know.
people that originally told me they remember things by the year, I thought that was
No,
really weird to me.
can't.
I remember things by the guy I was dating during that
Oh my god,
that was the Cody era.
I remember
Got it.
people
That was
by
the-
I remember
That's the
things by, like,
easiest
the
way
school
to
I was at,
remember
I think.
That's true.
I remember
where
things based off of fucking trauma I was going
Yeah,
through.
or like what house I was living in because
Yeah.
I moved like 27
No,
times.
so mine's location
Choctaw
too.
House. Got it. Yeah.
Shit.
That's interesting, but when people said they remember by the years, I was like, "There's no
I
way."
can't. Name
I
a
can't-
single
what
thing
the
that
fuck?
happened in
No.
2015. You cannot.
I mean,
don't.
my parents
I have
got
to-
divorced.
Oh, well.
Good job. Good job.
Like 2013. Can't.
I can.
I graduated.
Okay, well, I don't remember things. Then maybe I just.
Well,
have
you were
really bad
13
memory.
years old.
I remember being 13, but I don't remember things that happened in 2013.
That's fair.
That's true.
If that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fair.
like. I can't name a significant event that happened. After 2012. Really.
Can anybody name a significant event from when they
It's
were 13?
because it was 2012.
Yeah. Well,
The
it's
world
because the
ended.
world ended. Yeah. I remember the world
the fucking
ended.
world did end, and we're in like a fucking.
That is the
Oh,
most common
no.
conspiracy. This
Did you
was
not feel the glitch
I keep
No,
looking at
in the bowling alley?
I keep looking at the motherfucking topics board. I was like, we're never gonna make it, but
Yeah.
like,
I think
this is important.
This
This is
is.
fucking
Yeah.
important.
And I've
dude.
been hearing people like talk
I've heard this
recently
theory
about, like,
and I love it. Like, it's just such a good theory because I'm like, after 2012, nothing was the same.
it wasn't.
The weirdest shit happened.
Yeah. And like all the bad shit that keeps happening now, like, are you kidding? Like, you just have to laugh about it. Like after all the
Yeah.
murder hornets, like it just spirals.
Did you?
It
I
just-
saw it.
something about this plant that if you touch it, that you will like go blind, and
What the
plants are
fuck?
popping up everywhere. in
That's the
US.
rudest shit I've ever
I was
heard
like-
of.
Yo, China is plaguing us.
Oh
my god, that's the other. Corrine, don't
You
say
said-
that shit because we will get schwacked.
Who
Schwacked. Shut the
needs
fuck
the
up.
nukes when you got the plague?
Corine, shut the fuck up. China's.
I'm not
agents are
political at
ridiculous.
all. Don't listen to anything I say.
That sounds.
We
so
don't know what
much
we're
better.
talking about at all.
This
We're all
sounds
fucking
so much
idiots.
better when it's close.
We're all fucking idiots. Don't listen to us at all.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about. Government.
Just saying.
If you want to argue with me politically, it has no valid point. So.
We don't have anything, China. We were kidding.
Just kidding, just a little.
I love
prank.
your food.
We also love Hillary
Stop
Clinton.
plaguing us.
God. But
I do not want to kill myself. I'm saying this out loud. Fuck.
Oh my god. I did think about that.
There are so many things happening right now, but basically,
Oh shit.
I love your food. Great movies.
Great movie.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
I love China. I actually have a shirt that says I love China, and I have a tattoo on the bottom of my foot that says I love China. So.
You do. Yeah.
I'm Team China and America.
China Anne McClain.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
she's
always
an actress.
Team China.
She said
Yeah.
basically if China takes over in the Holocaust, she's like,
Oh no! Look, fuck! I, love
I
you.
got it.
Guys.
No,
like
look,
you're
That
saying
is some scary ass shit though. Like that is
Yeah.
definitely how you would start a Holocaust. Like give the world a pandemic.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
I can't do this
Yeah.
right now.
Anyway.
drinking.
That's the dumbest thing that I've ever done while drunk.
Yes. No, wait, hold on. I do have to tell my nunsuch chicken story because
Yes, the chicken
Jeremy
story.
gets the shout out for real for this one. So, my someone asked on our thing on my story yesterday what was your favorite drunk food, and so this is what reminded me of it. So the other night, so on my chicken adventures too, this is the other one. So I went to Nunsuch, and because they were giving, so Nunsuch is this like award-winning restaurant that won these awards like a couple of years ago, and actually not a lot of people still know about it, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like a plated, like they're artists with the food.
Bitch.
It's no, Jeremy is the fucking like. It's really impressive. We'll link his fucking link even. He deserves the most shout outs. I asked him, I was like, will you be on my podcast? He was like, hell yeah. He's just like,
Oh, yes,
he's like
Jeremy.
such a fun person. Like he wants to like, he always is like out to party. So we went to Orange's for drinks the other night.
I love RJs, by the way.
Because he told me about this.
They're cool.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
He fucking told me. Okay, hold on. I gotta go in fucking order. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep jumping. So he's telling me about this chicken. I'm like, that shit looks good. Jeremy's making it. I need a Nunsuch fix. I'm fucking going. They sold out of chicken in an hour.
Damn.
Yeah, like so I started calling at 5 because they were like, no orders will be taken before 5. And I was like, cool. So I started calling, the line's busy. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I drove there because it's like maybe 7 minutes, give or take, from my house. And so I was like, and the line was, because of social distancing, to the next corner.
Oh, hell no.
And it was the day it was raining. It was Friday night. It was kind of rainy. And people were outside, and I didn't go with anyone. I just wanted fucking chicken. Like, I was just going like, Jeremy, you fucking, like, I want to support you, and fucking, I would love some chicken. Like, that chicken looks stank. So I was like, oh man, no, I'm just going to try to keep calling. So he told me later, they just took the phone off the hook because they were like, we don't want people that are standing in line outside not to get chicken. They
are standing outside in the rain.
They only had so much, so they were like, until we run out. They thought they would be, he was like, I thought we'd be there like maybe 8. They sold out in an hour.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we went and got drinks. So he like, I called him out on my Instagram story. He was like, why you gotta call me out like that? Because I was like, this is not, because I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is like, so, hi baby.
Hello, Rico.
I'm talking about your favorite chicken.
We didn't get his collar off, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Come here, Rico.
Come here. You sound like a little bell. Come here, baby. Here, I'll take it. So I'm like, oh my god, this is the line for fried fucking chicken from Nonesuch, but like, I'm low-key angry, but also I'm like, I want this chicken, dude.
Right.
Like, I know this is worth it. I know this is why the line is there. Hi, baby. I was like low-key mad, but I went home, I kept calling, it didn't fucking answer. I was like, whatever, like, this sucks. So he like calls me, and I'm like, dude. Anyway, so he brought, where was I? He brought me chicken.
He saved chicken for you.
He saved chicken for me. So we went out for drinks at R&J's, but he also, so we went out for drinks, caught up, because I haven't seen him probably since like, I haven't seen him since last summer actually, probably the last time I ate Nonesuch. So he's real busy, he works a lot. Like they're a really good restaurant, and they like, their tickets sell out months in advance. They're like $100 a ticket. Like, it is a full experience. They're like,
so they don't do like takeout orders usually?
No, they never have the same menu. Like they're the experience. You go for like the food is made so that the layers are like perfectly like the flavors are perfectly layered. It is. It literally is. If you don't follow Nonesuch, go for shameless plug. Like, they're so worth it. Everyone that's been to it loves it, but not a lot. I don't know how. So not a lot of people have heard about it, but
I haven't heard of it.
I think it was 2017, 2018. A couple years ago, they won an award for, they won #1 best new restaurant in America.
Wow.
And Jeremy was working there like before. Yeah. So it's like right. It's on like Hudson, I think, give or take. So yeah, go look it up. Like, it's actually really cool. Shameless plug. Jeremy is my favorite fucking person. He's so.
Link it.
We'll do all the links and shit in the.
Because I want it.
So they're starting to go. So for everyone who's local and wants to know, he told me they are going back to regular service. I think it's this coming weekend, but it's like everywhere else, it's half capacity. So that was their pop-up. That was their first like, hey, we're back. This is our. They wore like Hawaiian shirts. Like, it was
cute.
It was fun, and they sold out in a fucking hour. So, and then he also brought me like 4 of these little. I didn't save any because I ate them all. There are these little like containers, probably like this big, and they were called strawberry trifles, and it was like deconstructed strawberry short. My mom was wanting it. I don't know if you can hear that. My mom, like, so good.
Dude,
So
you said trifle, and I was gonna say less. Goddamn.
It just came. It was so good. But he also, because, so this comes full circle through the last 30 minutes, he also brought this wine too.
Yeah.
He gave me the wine, the chicken, the fucking. I'm like, Jeremy, you're my favorite fucking person for real. So
cheers.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Shout out to Jeremy.
Thank you for the bucket of chicken. Got the nail.
Your nails are like clink clink.
God.
You're so cute. I should have wanted water. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
So this kind of like leads us into, like, he was nice enough to bring us this wine. What's the dumbest shit you ever done while drunk?
Are you buzzed enough to tell these stories?
Oh yeah.
I am.
So I'll start, and I'll just say the dumbest thing I've ever done is try to challenge my sister to a drinking contest. I said, I've been drinking every night with her. We could definitely go head to head.
Oh, I forgot this
fucking
was
military,
in my
dude.
This
Good
was
luck.
in my peak drinking season too. Like this
In
was,
your
this was
R.I.P.,
right after
dude.
my breakup when I had just moved back. That's when we threw this rager. And I was like drinking heavy. Like I won't even lie. I will fucking.
I thought I was.
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. It's a chapter of my life. That's how I get through breakups. Real shit. I just get real fucked up until I'm over it.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
and like,
Best
I mean,
way to do
that's
that.
what she said to
Fuck
do.
it. Why would
She
you not
like,
do that?
yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
I had never really been through a breakup like that, so I came back and she was like, "It's cool, I got you." We would get ice cream. She would like bring me ice cream. Sometimes. I still have this card. This is so funny. I have this card where she wrote me like a poem, like roses are red, violets are blue, like boy sucks. Something like it was like a paper card. Like she made it for me.
That's so cute.
Of course, I fucking kept it. But I was like, I was so sad. Thank you so much. Like it took me way too long to get over him, but.
But it's good. We just throw ragers. People
just threw
literally know us for us throwing ragers. We need to throw.
If you
ragers.
ever went
That's
to one of our, it was in the Brookwood Place. Brookwood
Yes.
Place was the street.
They had a hot tub.
They had a hot tub.
That was it. Game over.
We had enough space for beer pong. There was like a chimenea. Like it was.
a chimenea.
This was like some nice white people's
I hate that
houses.
word.
I do too, but
This is
I
like,
love
I
it.
don't even know what that is.
Chimeneas are fucking cute. They're like the little like. They look kind of
They're,
like
like, in
fire
the
pits,
ground.
but they're like.
Oh.
Oh no! This one was like a standing
The ones
up
that
one.
stand in
Okay.
the.
It was on a
backyard.
stand. They look kind of like Adobe
Okay,
little
yeah,
like
I know what you're talking
pot
about.
looking things, but you
Yes.
burn shit in it.
Yeah.
That's a chimenea.
That's
Like
just
a
such
like a
fancy
little
name
chimney,
for
I
that.
think.
But
is
also,
what it
let's
is.
Yeah,
change the
chimney.
fucking name of it. That's such an
There's
ugly
outside
name.
chimney.
See, I think it's kind of cute.
Outside chimney.
I think
Outside
it-
chimney.
I think
Chimney,
it's
but
like-
outside. That's it.
Either way.
Noun, chimney, but outside.
That's pretty much where all the parties started. You take your picture there, and then from there it just gets faded and fuzzy, and like you don't even know. I'm pretty sure it was either a dude or some chick jumped out the window to go in another window to start hooking up with a different person. Like those are the type of parties we have.
Love.
No.
So-
maybe.
Wow, she had
I
a
think
goal?
I think you mixed up two stories.
Oh no. So, okay. Anyway, I passed out early because I tried to.
Oh, yeah, this was funny.
I tried to challenge Laura. We went drink for drink, and then like third drink in, I'm
But
like
she
stumbling.
didn't pace herself. That was the thing. I was like, no, because third drink in, by the third drink, I was like, Corey, we drank those first two really fast. I'm not doing.
What were you drinking?
It was
Crown
Crown
apple and cranberry.
Oh, well, no,
yeah,
fucking you died, dude.
So by the
R.I.P.
third, I was like,
Hello,
Corey,
Corey's
like,
ghost.
I love you, but I was like, I'm gonna drink this drink on my own then. Like, I won't
Yeah,
keep up
that's-
with you. So by the, this is where I'll take over. Because you weren't awake for this. So so my friend Molly, shout out to Molly Hatch. She were the.
Oh my god, I fucking love Molly.
I love Molly
Shout out to
Hatch.
Molly Hatch.
She called me, but she FaceTimed me the other
She
day.
brought the party.
She brought the party host. She brought the party salutes. Every party needs woo girls. If you want to have a party, you
Yeah.
need some fucking woo girls. And she brought them bitches. She brought some sorority hosts for us. And they were
love her for
perfect.
that.
Literally, this girl, I have no idea who she is, where she went, like, I'm still convinced, like, she got so drunk, I'm pretty sure she, like, stole some of my underwear. Like, it was weird.
What?
She, like, it was really fucking weird. She was like, yeah, my name is Rocio, so people call me Hocio.
That's not real.
That's
party host.
That was a real
She
story.
said
That's a real story. That's a real fucking
I
story.
wish that wasn't real so bad. Like,
Good.
She was, like, really on my fucking friend in the hot tub, and I was like, get it one.
yes, did he?
I think
Oh
so.
my god, shout out to Juan. For the pussy.
Juan has a child now, so I'm telling her.
For real, shout out to the pussy.
You did it before you settled down. I'm proud of you.
One.
Yeah, Juan.
Big dog.
But that's probably the dumbest thing that I've done because I got to my third drink. I start
Okay.
getting fuzzy. I walk out on the patio. I'm
Okay,
looking
she's
for
gonna tell
Laura.
us.
I'm like, where is she? And they say I wasn't there
They
for
say-
this, but they say I like took The patio's like this far of a step. I took a step off the patio.
It was a little
Literally
brick,
like
just
inch.
a brick.
One
like
brick.
patio.
I take a step
Brick
off it
down.
and I just fall sideways.
But like,
And they have to go sideways.
so Hoseo, I'm pretty sure it was Hoseo that came and got me.
They had to go
She came in. She came
I
in
think
the house.
it's your sister.
She said, "Hey, no. She said, hey, your friend is like laying on the ground outside." And I was like, I know my friend. Who's my friend? Like, it's my house. There's all my friends are here. Literally, they're only my friends.
Way to be vague.
She was like with the red hair. I was like, who came here with red hair? My sister. I immediately go out the sliding door, and this bitch. If the beanbag is the brick and the floor is the ground, she's like laying on her back. I don't want to get the cords
yeah, I
She's
don't
like
remember any
laying
of
on her
this.
back, like halfway off of it.
Oh.
Just
I
like,
didn't even make it off the step apparently.
She was laying.
This was after your
right there.
third drink and you thought you could keep up with Laura? Oh my god.
It was so funny. So I put her in a fucking bed.
Yeah.
That was the last of the night I remember.
Just right outside. Just blanket and pillow.
And then like through the night, so then after that it just kept getting more raunchy because after that it was like people came and went, but then like mostly, around 1 or 2, people start to go home. Mm-hmm. People drive home.
Because I'm cool and I went to parties.
Oh, okay. Well, around 2, people start to go home, probably, usually. But there's always the group of people that's like, I'm down to fucking rage all night.
Yeah.
And it was like me, Juan, Zach Quickle, Hoseo.
Of course it was Zach.
It was Zach.
I love how you use his first and last name.
Zach Quickle. If you went to high school this year, Zach Quickle is the equivalent to Jeff Lowe. You don't just see Zach.
Remember a party?
my God.
It's Zach Quickle.
It's Zach Quickle.
It's called Zach Quickle.
I love Zach
He doesn't
Quickle.
care.
Zach Quickle, if you are out there and you ever listen to my podcast, I fucking love you. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry that Eric ruined it for us. Okay.
Hi, wait. Hi, Zach Quickle.
Now we're talking.
Thank you for serving me at S&B's Burger that one time. It was really good.
Dude, he was my
Food
favorite
hot.
work buddy. Favorite. Like,
Hate you.
we
The
were the
food was
3
hot.
musketeers. For real.
Anyway,
so, like,
He was definitely part of the group that stayed up though.
So he was part of the group that stayed up, and so that's actually a fun fact. That's the NWA t-shirt I wear literally all the time. That's Zach Quickle's shirt from that Rager that he was like, no, I really want that back.
you're not.
Every guy that ever
This is
said
your
that
price.
ever.
Ha!
And
I have prevailed with your shirts and your clothing.
didn't
Fuck
even
off.
have to sleep with you.
Foul wench.
Still got it.
Uh,
What's up?
So, anyways, yeah, so that was, and then I put her to bed, and then Hoseo just kept being, I don't know.
I love that you keep referring to her as Hosea.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, people
That was her.
call her.
She referred
She
to herself
referred to
that
herself.
way, so that was the invitation.
Exactly.
Hi, I'm Hoseo.
Hi, I'm Hoseo. Like, oh, okay, Seo.
Okay, so
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, like,
Well, I'm glad
That's
you're
a good-
alive, Corey.
yeah.
me too.
So, Brooke, you have read a lot of books in
Yeah,
college.
I've
Tell us
read
about the
so
dumbest
many
thing you've
books.
ever done while reading a book.
The dumbest thing I've ever done while reading a book. Well,
Corey, you just realized.
I get a little crazy.
I think she was on the room when we talked about code words.
Well, last week.
You'll fucking crack up at this next story where I use a code word.
Last week I was reading a book so hard. I got so distracted. I was so like in this book, right? And it was pouring rain outside, and I ran and I was holding a bag of Taco Bell while reading in the dark
While
outside
reading,
while
yeah.
it was raining, storming.
Must have
And
been
I
a hard
slipped
bag.
and fell and got it was a hard bag book, yeah. Got this and this.
Those hard bad
Holy
books,
shit, that's where you got those
Yeah,
pieces?
I felt like
I
you know,
heard
like
you
the
ask that
buttery
earlier, and I
Reading
didn't
go
hear-
hard.
like
know?
reading, yeah.
Wow.
You know, like those like
Reading hard in the motherfucking paint is what they call that.
It was-
Holy shit.
we were getting back from Taco Bell, and it was in the apartment complex, and
That-
I screamed, laughing. Like I could not get up. I started laughing so hard, and then everyone asked, "Is the Taco Bell okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm okay."
I really do wonder
That's their nickname for me.
what
That's
Taco
so
Bell
cute.
goes through, because I've done a thing or two.
Dude,
Taco Bell
my
workers.
drunk story involves Taco Bell.
Okay, that's what, like, is Taco Bell not the universal drunk?
Let's go
food?
there.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
so
Taco
is.
Hell.
It's like, yeah.
Like, it's so gross. Like, almost every other time to sober think about eating Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I love Taco Bell food. I really do. And I'm trash. I don't care. But, like,
I don't
it's
care
so much better when you're fucking...
When you're drunk, it like
when
twinkles.
you're
It feels like pop rocks on your
Yeah.
tongue.
and the cheese, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The
the
cheese,
part.
that's what I was
That's
gonna
the
say.
cheese. That's just fuck.
The
Like,
cheese is where... Oh, God.
Dude,
so
Like,
good.
it's-
So
Yeah.
my drunk story was I was at we're just gonna call them thing 1, thing 2 because I can't find any positive nickname to give them. So
That's really nice of you.
I was at thing 1's apartment and she was my best friend at the time and she wanted me to meet thing 2, which is her pretentious ass boyfriend. And so I went to go and hang out with them and it turned into a party. And I was like, didn't expect this, but I guess I'm drinking tonight. And I had my friend Brianna with me and my friend David. And that's fine if I use their full names because I was the idiot in the story. So, so they are like, they're like, Mac, thing 2 like sucks. Like, I'm just letting you know. Like, I know you came here to meet him, but he is a terrible human being. And I'm drunk, so
Yeah.
I'm like, he's great.
What are you talking about?
What are you
He
talking
seems
about?
fine.
Thing 2 is
He's
great.
into me. That's it.
And I was like, we're just vibing because like he's dating thing 1, who's my best friend, and we're just vibing as like the friend and the boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I was too drunk to realize that he was like being a fucking dick to everybody. So I met this gentleman. I don't remember his name. I'm going to call him Jesus because I called him Jesus when I met him. He had really, really, really long brown hair,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, I wasn't like into it. I just wanted to braid it. I was like
Oh my
drunk as fuck,
Yeah.
and I wanted to braid it, and I was like, "Pardon me, Jesus."
You do
And he
good
said-
grades, though.
He said, "Yes." Like he just answered to Jesus, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Jesus!"
I met Jesus, y'all.
I met Jesus at a party in Oxford Oaks. Holy shit!
That's where you'd be at.
So
That's
I was like, "Can I braid your hair?" He said, "Absolutely." And I was like, "Wow, this went a lot better than I thought." So I started braiding his hair, and then Jesus's friend made who was like dancing or something, and then thing 2 was being an asshole, and he said, "Hey, look at your skin. You are white," meaning like stop dancing, which is rude because he's having a good time.
Wait, who said that?
Thing 2 said this to some random dude, like Jesus' friend.
Jesus'
Are you
no,
his
Jesus'
friend?
friend.
Yeah.
Jesus' disciple?
Yeah, to his fucking disciple. He
told
said he
his
couldn't disciple
dance?
to stop dancing.
That's
Wow.
blasphemy.
That's
Wow.
discipleless.
How dare you?
That's discipleless, if that's
It
what
is.
it
It
is.
really is.
And
honestly.
so the disciple got mad and he was like, I can dance if I'm not black. And I was like, oh no.
He went
And I'm like braiding and I'm like,
Keep going.
oh shit. I'm braiding, I'm drunk. I met Jesus Christ that night.
And you're watching a fight
And,
actively break
Jesus'
out.
With his
disciple
disciple.
was
Yeah.
trying to fight thing 2. So thing 2 was like, whoa, man. Like, kind of like, whoa, take it easy, man. Drake and Josh fans. Whoa, take it easy, man. I'm just joking.
They always do that.
Yeah.
They say something really fucked up and they're, bro, you're
was just kidding.
I'm just, I can't believe you actually took me
I
seriously.
can't believe you like can't take a joke. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah, and I'm like,
You're
They all
so
know that guy.
sensitive.
They're like, yep.
I knew she would
Trigger
be
word.
triggered. That's her trigger word.
sensitive.
Someone called me sensitive one time, and to me, I was like, whatever. I have feelings. Like, it didn't bother me, but
Yeah.
like, for her,
Like,
she,
you can have feelings if you want.
that was what she was so
Okay.
angry about. She's
Yeah.
like, how dare, I was like, I guess I'm
Yeah.
sensitive. Like,
my
I tried
I'm the
it.
same way though. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, I'm sensitive. I'll cry right down your fucking throat, you fucking pussy. Then you choke on my tears, bitch. Fuck you.
If you didn't know, the moon is in Aries right now.
Hi.
Anyway, Venus is in retrograde and so is Jupiter. If you think that the stars don't play it,
Dude, yes.
you didn't get out
100%.
driving.
Yeah. So anyway,
People are crazy
Back to
right now.
Jesus.
Back to
Jesus' disciple is trying to fight thing 2, and then all I know is that I'm like, let me finish this braid. And then my friend David goes, holy shit. And then I look up and Jesus' disciple is jumping over the table. Like, so here's thing 2, here's a coffee table, here's the disciple, and he just fucking dolphin dives over the fucking table to try to get at thing 2. And mid-air, people catch him.
No.
Yes.
That's a movie.
It's
You're
my life.
It's my life.
It's my
They
life.
caught him mid-air.
They caught, not gracefully.
Yeah.
like-
This is not a
it's like,
proverb in the actual Bible.
No,
It feels
dude.
like it.
Yeah.
So then they're like, well, let's
It
go
was
outside.
the Last Supper,
Yeah.
and they got a little.
This
too
is the
fucked
true
up
story of the
on-
Last Supper.
I was there.
They got a little
It
too
really
fucked up
happened.
reading those books, you know.
Yeah.
Like, in all actuality, like, this is just me drunk as fuck reading the Bible.
Yeah. It's your interpretation.
I was like, oh yeah, that was just me drunk.
Yo, that would be a cool
Do you need
skit.
more?
So, but then, I'm like, okay, well, then they take the disciple outside, and then my friend, thing 1, is like, very
Did you
outright,
kill it?
I'm good, I don't know.
There you go.
good.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Um,
So, thank you, Jeremy,
Yeah, thank you,
for
Jeremy.
sponsoring this podcast.
And so then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna, just move on with my life. And then, so they take the disciple outside, and then I run into one of my fucking ex-boyfriends,
Oh, good.
who ended up being gay. So I don't have to say his name because no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know who I'm talking about at fucking all. But he ended up being gay, and we had like a come to Jesus
I
meeting.
love that.
That's cute.
Not Jesus that I met at the party.
Yeah,
but,
but different.
Jesus in the sky, who
Yeah.
may or may not be real.
This guy.
And, so we talked about him, like, we kind of had a serious conversation, and then we were like, I was like, oh, I thought you broke up with me because, like, I was ugly. He's like, no, I'm gay. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
So,
that's some great closure.
Yeah,
honestly,
it
if
was
there
really
wasn't
good
any
closure.
closure that's good, that's it.
yeah, I was like, cool, I'm not ugly and you're
Yeah.
gay. Fuck yeah. So we have this meeting and we talk about our feelings and I'm like, cool, closure. And also, I'm drunk as hell.
Yeah.
I'm drunk as
So it just
fuck.
hits that much harder.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you follow me or subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, this is the same boyfriend that where the cops got called on that party, and I made a YouTube video about it. This is before I found.
Oh
he was
my
gay.
god, that's so good.
So full circle. So we had this like talk, and I was like, cool. It's fine. And if you watch that story time on my YouTube channel, you'll know that he drank a lot. So he started making me drinks. So I was getting more drunk. And I was like, and I was having a good time. And then I'm like, I gotta pee.
The whole mood.
I'm like, I gotta pee. Because it's the time of the night where you're drunk and you gotta look at
Yep.
yourself in the mirror in the bathroom.
Yep.
So,
Kind of.
Oh my god, damn it.
Like,
Moment
I'm not
of
that
truth.
drunk.
Why do I
haven't read
know
that many
this
books.
so well?
because you always stumble in the bathroom and then you're like, you realize how hot you are body temperature wise, and then you hold onto the wall and then you're like, I'm not that drunk, I need to hold onto the wall. And then you're like, wow, I am. So you hold back onto the wall again,
Yeah.
and then you look in the mirror and you're like, ha ha!
Oh my god, I look more like a raccoon than an Instagram model.
Yes.
I know.
And you just throw a little like. I always do that.
And yeah. And then
that's my
So-
bathroom check.
TBT back to my single
Perfect.
days when I was 23. This doesn't apply to me now, but when I was 23, I would be in the bathroom and be like, oh wow, I hope that dude does not realize how fucking drunk I am. So anyway, it
You're
was that,
always trying to hold it together.
Yes.
Same.
and I was like, am I too drunk for this? That was the point
Yep.
where I was at.
It's
So
okay.
anyway,
It's a good.
so I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom at my friend's apartment, and I walked in on some girl just fucking sucking some dude off in the shower.
Nice.
And keep in mind,
That's
the
a fun
shower is not on. They just chose that location to do the thing.
On.
Good.
And I'm like,
It's efficiency.
Yeah.
Just
they're,
rinse off,
they're
you're good.
No, they're not naked. They're fully clothed. The shower's not on. They're just like, we're gonna get in this bathtub. And we're gonna stand against the shower wall
I mean,
and not close the curtain.
Oh, they didn't close
No.
the curtain. Okay, I feel like it would
So
be
I'm
better
like,
if they
dang,
did.
she was really in a hurry to suck some dick.
And they had to do
literally
it in the
were
bathtub.
like, okay, instead of right here in front of the sink, we're gonna step over into the bathroom.
But
Or
not
Not
close
close
the
it. Like, you have so many other, like, bathrooms are small, but you have so many other options to suck dick in a bathroom. Like, there's against the door for safety purposes.
curtain. Yeah.
I'm crying.
There's in the shower, but you lock the door and turn the shower on. There's also, you can walk in on us, but the shower's closed. You know, you have a lot of options,
Exactly.
but you
Then you
chose
have
the
time.
fucking open ass shower and didn't lock the door. So I walked in, saw the weirdest looking penis I've ever seen in my life. And it was that weird because I was drunk enough to remember fucking 5 years later how weird this penis looked.
Wow.
So, walk outside.
Ooh.
Here's where the dumb part comes in. So, I walk outside and I say, "Where's Jesus?" I saw some people doing bad things in the bathroom.
You were there to tell
And
them.
Jesus is sobering up at this point, and I am not. And so he's like, "Why is my hair braided? And who is this girl calling me Jesus, telling me about some dude getting head in the bathroom?"
Damn.
So things are just not going
right
good.
after you had done that. I hope he doesn't realize how drunk I am. Look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, but at that point, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Well, you can't care at that point.
Yeah.
The shit
I'm too
escalates.
drunk to care.
The shit escalates very quickly. Like, I think I care, and then I'm like, never mind. I don't
Yeah.
at all.
So then I was just like, Jesus, the people doing bad things in the bathroom. And he was just like talking to me, he's like, "Who is this girl?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck." And I was
He
like,
didn't even remember you.
no. Because I don't know how much time had passed. I'm fucking hammered.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm in my heyday. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is like the year that I started
It
drinking.
could have been
Yeah.
like 3 hours later.
It
Yeah.
could have been. Like, I don't fucking
Drunk
know.
time
dude.
is
Yeah.
There's no because
Insane.
sometimes it goes missing too.
Yeah.
You're like, where was that time? I don't
I
no
don't
idea.
fucking know.
Did it exist? If you were
No.
drunk and you don't remember it, does that time even exist? Like trees in the
I'm
forest?
gonna say no.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. It's lost to
It
the
just
multiverse.
disappears.
It's lost. That didn't happen to me. That was multiverse max. So anyway,
Wild.
so then I'm
Fucking
like,
wild.
I looked at him and I was like, "Are you gonna do anything about the people in the bathroom?" And, like,
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure like my
Still
words
who
didn't even
you
come out
are.
that clear. I was just like, "Fucking dick bathroom." Like I'm pretty sure that's all I said. And then my friend Brianna was like, "Well, let's go because like you need to leave." And
Yeah.
David was
You're
like,
drunk.
"Yeah, I want Taco Bell." And I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I want Taco Bell." And they're sober,
Yeah.
but I think they're drunk because that's how drunk I am. And
I love it.
So then I
You were that
walked down the
friend.
fucking stairs, and then I don't even say bye to thing 1, thing 2. I don't even know where they are at this point, or my ex gay boyfriend. And so I'm like, I still haven't peed. So
Oh yeah, cause the bathroom.
That's what. Okay, so in the middle of your story, I didn't want to cut you off, but in my head, I wanted to roast them because I'm like, if you hook up in a bathroom at parties,
That's
straight up,
rude.
you are rude.
You're
there are
rude.
bedrooms. It's a house. It's not a house full of bathrooms. It's a.
Like people need to get in there, okay?
You chose the shower, like
You
to
chose
be,
the shower.
To be completely honest, if that happened to me, real shit, I would have peed while the
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
dude's
probably.
getting head.
If
Like,
I was
straight
drunk
up,
enough,
fuck
yeah.
that dude.
yeah, probably.
I'd be like,
should've done that.
I'm not looking.
You
I'm
made
not
you
looking.
made this
Except if
girl
you
don't look
get
at me,
you
I'm
made
looking
this
at
girl
you.
get on her knees in her clothes in a bathtub when she could have just done it on the rug by the sink like
Yeah.
a normal fucking human.
Or
Like
outside against the apartment
bed?
complex.
Yeah.
yeah, literally
You have a lot of options.
Literally-
There's cars in the parking lot.
literally anywhere else. But like you're at a party, people are drinking, people pee.
Yeah.
If you hook up in a bathroom or stay in there way too long, fucking like you were a dick. Straight up, you're a dick.
And also,
If you have to throw up and you can get outside, you should even do that. Like
Yeah.
I fully recommend getting to the bathroom, but if you can't, even better, go
Grass
outside.
every time.
Because otherwise you're just ruining that bathroom for everyone for the rest of the night.
but also
And
you're
that is
representing
that's
women
party
as a
etiquette.
whole, making us look like we don't strategically plan out where we're gonna suck some
Toast
dick.
to that one.
Oh shit. I was like, yes.
Dang, okay, Thor, relax.
I aggressively do.
You're like, another.
Jesus.
That's one thing at our parties
I'm
is
so sorry.
we will make you get out of the bathroom. We're
We
sorry.
really will.
Shit.
I don't play that
But anyway, she's out here
Okay,
giving
okay.
us a bad name. Like, she really acts like she made us look like we don't strategically pick where we're going to suck somebody's dick. Like, she made us look stupid.
shit. She one of those hoes. Okay, bitch.
So anyway, so I'm like, I really have to pee. So then I break loose of my friend group. Well, they weren't holding on to me or anything. That was dramatic. But like,
That's how you feel when you're drunk.
I felt like I was like, I'm making my escape.
Because they're trying to help you.
Yeah.
I I do that. I get that. I actually do that way more than I should because I'm like, I think my friends genuinely worry that I'm gonna end up like somewhere I shouldn't because I mean, if it's gonna happen, I usually do. But to be fair, most of the time I just want to go home and sleep in my own bed. So I just kind of like
when you're done, you're done.
I'm done, and I just sleep.
Like that time you're supposed to sleep in your car.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay, I will add this to the dumbest shit while drunk. This was actually in January when I went to.
I didn't even finish.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm not even done.
Thank you.
I'm getting to the point. I'm getting to the ending.
I don't even have to tell that story. I totally forgot.
No, you need to. So because that's good.
That was a good one.
So I'm like, I gotta go out. I break loose from the friend group and I like sneak around the corner, and I just fucking pull my pants down outside. In this apartment, like in this public ass apartment complex,
It'd be like,
and I put my fucking hand on the thing, like I'm a dude with a dick, and I'm leaning up against, and I'm just pissing on the side of this fucking apartment complex, and I'm like leaning, like hips forward.
That's a new Papa squat.
And I'm like
forward.
I don't know why I didn't squat, you know, because that would have been easier, like way less hip movement, like. But I was like in my mind, I was peeing like a dude for some reason, because I was just like, well, if
That's how drunk people. Well, people, I guess.
Because I'm like
people that usually pee outside are men. Like,
and their hips aren't forward. They just have a dick. But my hips are forward. 'Cause I don't fucking have a dick. So I'm just like.
You were just like. I'm embracing my inner male right now.
Yeah, I was like, big dick energy, about to get Taco Bell. And then they found me, they're like, are you peeing against the fucking building? I was like, I had to pee. And then I got in the fucking car, in the backseat, ate a bunch of chalupas, sang Firework by Katy Perry.
Yes.
And then fell asleep.
Good.
So that's the dumbest thing I've ever done drunk. That was a whole night.
That's so nice.
It ended with Taco Bell, so it can't be like. I'm not gonna say no, you know.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, your turn.
So the falling asleep in the parking lot. Yeah, no. When I'm done, I'm done. So like, cause Mac has actually like driven me out of where I'll look at her and be like, hey, I'm ready to go, and she's like, all right, let's bounce. Like immediately she knows like it's time. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Mm-hmm. That's just like almost immediately. I'm not like, hey, you know, I'm.
There's no 5 more minutes.
I don't say
when
goodbye.
You're done. You are done.
I don't say goodbye. Like to leave my house, absolutely. I'll tell you I'm on my way, and I'll leave my house 10 minutes later. But like when I'm ready to fucking leave a party, I'm out because I already made it there. I was like, oh shit, like I'm done. So, Groovies, I went for, I'll tell the whole thing. So, like, Leslie, my best friend Leslie from high school, shout out to Leslie.
Shout out to Leslie, she rocks.
She does rock. I love that we're all, like, still cool, to be honest. It's really dope. But, it was her birthday, and I hadn't been out in a while, so it was my first time out. This is, like, that's really the important part. I really had not been out in a while. I was trying to tell it to her, I couldn't do it.
I'm just stretching your leg.
Just stretching your leg.
I'm just watching that fucking cup move. I'm trying to tell this story.
Sorry, continue.
God damn.
Okay, Brooke, you wanna go like look out in the fucking hallway for some reason?
Do I want to go look in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to go look
Yeah,
in the
we'll
hallway.
look at the hallway.
Look in the hallway. You should actually look out my nook
Oh.
because it's actually look out my nook from the stairs.
Yeah.
From the stairs.
Because you can tell how crooked my house is.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it great? It's so quirky, dude. It's like falling completely.
I love it.
Brooklyn loves my house, and I love my house, but
we just gotta take a minute to like she's
appreciate
taking my fucking cup to the sink, admiring the house.
What a fucking angel.
I love her. Anyway, continue with your
She's a great
story.
sister. So, anyways, I'm at the club. Like, I go to the club. I'm like, cool, really feeling myself. I dressed up. I wore like fishnets, which I never fucking.
hell yeah!
I was really feeling myself.
Laura was out.
I was
More
like,
pictures
let's
of
go.
Laura in fishnets.
Yes, 1 like equals 1 vote for more pictures of Laura and fishnet.
Everyone like this for more pictures and fishnets.
But also,
Y'all
cash
just-
at $5.
Y'all just owe me out to the internet. Straight up, if you don't cash out me $5, that's not even fucking happening.
I'll do it for $5.
We put Corine's ass in leggings for free. Like, that's a preview.
That's true.
We have the same ass. Literally. Her waist is just smaller, so it looks... I think we've measured before. It's, like, exactly the same.
Yeah.
She just has a smaller, like, ratio around her waist.
Oh, fucking
Everyone is like, Laura got the hips, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, she's just got the fucking...
You just got the juice.
The cup.
The poke.
She brings the fucking...
Hey, how many fucking metaphors are we gonna use? We use like 6 different ones in a row.
I love all of them, so that's good. Anyway, so my story.
We love booty.
If you don't want
Let
me
that
to get
go.
off the podcast, holy shit, why are you still here?
If you don't, wow, I almost
If
took it to the next fucking extreme, and I was, if you don't fucking eat ass, dude,
Free hands!
get out.
If you don't eat ass on the first date, you a bitch.
If you don't eat ass on the first
Hold
date,
on,
bro,
there's a child just walked in.
call me a bitch. Goddamn.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
What do you mean, sorry?
Because I said a child just walked in.
Oh, yeah, for that, yeah.
So, oh, for that, yeah.
Yeah. The other stuff, no. Don't apologize for that.
You never apologize for ass.
Never.
Never.
Never. She's so adamant about it.
Okay, continue.
If you aren't, I mean. Okay, anyways, okay.
Eat ass 2020.
Yeah, it's 2020. I cannot. You know.
I think 2020 is eating our ass.
Oh.
Okay.
2020 is like fucking like chin deep in our assholes right now.
No, because that still might even feel good. Like,
So, like, what is 2020?
A fist up the ass.
it's a whole ass fucking fist.
Yeah.
Like we are a puppet, and 2020 just shoved it
So
fucking in
that's the title. 2020 is eating our ass.
Take it or leave it.
I don't think I can put. I wonder if it'll let me do it with dollar signs. It doesn't let me put profanity in the like
Dollar
description.
Dollar signs
Like,
say that
yeah.
we're getting bread, so
Yeah.
Which we're not. But if you
Which
still
we're
want to
not.
sponsor our podcast, please.
this podcast is brought to you by the letter B, which stands for bread, which we don't have. So if you want to sponsor our podcast,
Is
feel free.
also the letters for broke.
and
broke.
booty. Anyway,
And so I'm at the club, fucking going, and of course I'm like, Leslie, we should. So I walk in, I go get a drink, then I go sit down, then I'm like, okay, well I have to pee now, so it's Leslie's birthday. I'm gonna buy shots on my way back from the bar, because the way Groovy's is set, we went to Groovy's. If you don't know where that is, it's like an old, like it's kind of, it's a not retro. I wouldn't say retro, but they play like all the like 80s, 90s, 2000s, just like it's.
I love that.
And
It's-
like it's the dance, like people actually go out and they actually dance, and it's made for that. But they
Yeah.
also So it's really fun, but it is smoking, which I didn't really like.
Oh yeah.
That's not.
It kind of sucks, but I'm like, if you don't mind leaving smoking
I was
like an
almost the
ashtray.
ultimate. I almost said smoking what? I hate myself.
You.
Think about it.
You.
Yup.
You. Okay, yeah. So there. So there's- So on my way back, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy vodka, cause that's what we used to drink in high school. I mean, like what we would drink water and call it vodka.
Yeah.
So this was my nostalgia, obviously kicking into
Yeah.
like, oh, we can live out our real dreams and drink vodka as adults.
Horrible idea.
Yeah. So anyway, so she was like, oh my god, did you really? Are you fucking serious? But like, I don't shoot tequila or anything. So I'm like, I want to choose the shot because I'm paying for it. It is your birthday, but I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
And I know your bitch ass drinks vodka. You know why I know your bitch ass drinks vodka? Because we did it all through fucking high school.
Dang, I was not cool enough to drink in high school.
I know, I didn't do that either.
Me and Leslie were fucking.
Well,
We got in a lot of trouble together. We got in a lot of trouble. Our parents were not cool with us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, so I bought her these vodka shots, and she was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we all take our shots, and then I start talking to someone, and then they start buying me drinks, and like I'm dancing, but I end up like I can tell like I'm having a great time. I end up seeing like people we know from high school out, and like we're like because it's Oklahoma
Because
City.
you need to be drunk to enjoy people you went to high school with. So
I actually really liked this person, but like it was actually really fun. She was like, "Oh my god," we were like all dancing. She's like, "Oh my god," I'm like, "Oh my god."
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a cool like. It hasn't happened to me like really bad yet, but like it definitely happens every time I go out. I see somebody I knew from high school or like 5 years ago, and it's just like. I thought Oklahoma City was like a big enough city, but it's not. It's just fucking not. We all know everyone. That's a real fucking thing.
Yep.
So, there is, okay, so I'm at the party, I'm drinking, or I'm at the club, I'm drinking, this person starts buying me drinks, then all of a sudden I went to the bathroom. This is how I knew. I did go to the bathroom. I think I probably had that look, but I really don't remember it. But I do remember trying to leave the bathroom. Like, I could tell I was getting, like, I was having a great time fucking dancing, and I went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my god, like, I am fucking wasted. But I was still gonna go try to, like, keep going, but then this lady was like, hey, hun, you just left your phone in here. And I was like...
An angel.
An literally
angel.
doing...
Hey, hun.
Literally doing the Lord's work. Because it's kind of an older crowd, because it's like that retro vibe.
Yeah.
So it's all these fucking cougars there. Dudes,
Yes.
no. Cougars,
said,
yes.
Hey, hun.
Hey, hon, you left your phone. And I was like, I'm too drunk. Like, I thought I was good. I was going to keep holding it together. When you start leaving shit, that means you're too much. So I cut myself off, and I immediately, I literally didn't even tab out. I didn't say goodbye to anyone. I went straight to my car, and I don't remember. I think I was.
You didn't tab out. Holy shit.
No, I had to go get my car the next week. Like, straight up, I just fucking dipped.
You did.
I was like, I'm too drunk to be here, is kind of how I felt. I was like, I can't even be, like, dancing around this person buying me. Like, I couldn't. I was like,
you get to a point where you're like, my phone will be lost. I must leave.
Like, I'm gonna end up, like, laying in a gutter, kind of like. That is some shit. Like, I've only done it a few times where I wake up really. No. No, I have not gotten that drunk yet. At that point, please do an intervention. But like, where you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Where am I? That's only happened really a few times.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's kind of my limit, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, drink until you get to that point. When it starts to get to that, and I'm good. So I got to that point in the night, and I was like. No, I cannot be here. I'm way too drunk to be here. This is definitely 100% not okay to do. But I knew I wasn't going to drive, but I got in my car and I was like, okay, I'm going to call an Uber. But I fell asleep. Completely, I fell asleep in my car. Like, I'm so happy, like, no cops, like, I didn't get a DUI. Because, like, that's, like, you're not so, like, I knew I wasn't going to drive, but people get DUIs for, like, being parked. And I was like, oh my god.
Wait, really? You can get a DUI for being
if you
parked?
are
So when you
parked in
turn
your car
21,
and you're drunk.
If you have the keys with you, they think you have, like, the intent to drive, basically. You can't have the keys,
shit,
like...
That's why I'm paranoid whenever you're drinking.
Yeah.
No, it's, like, not... You're not... You're not supposed... Obviously, it is better than fucking driving, so...
Yeah.
But it's, like, you are not supposed to. But it was,
why
like...
I always send my passenger.
It was January, so I'm like, I'm fucking cold.
Yeah.
No, I fucking passed out. I woke up there at 5 in the morning, and I was like, oh my god. I drove home, and then like, you know, and I can't say I've done this a lot, but like, when you're driving, you're like, am I still drunk, or am I like tired, or am I like,
I've never
am I
changed it
okay?
like that, so no.
I didn't like think I was. I woke up and I was like, holy shit, like I need to be, like I do not need to be here, you know, like I woke up in like a parking lot, like what the fuck? So, yeah, that was my story about the dumbest shit I've done. I had to go back and get my card the next week. I got Jack in the Box on the way home and spent the whole next day nursing my hangover. The end.
5 a.m., Jack in the Box is open?
Jack in the Box is open 24 hours.
Are they really?
They have a Munchies menu from 9 to 3.
Shout out to Jack in the Box.
Shout out to Jack in the Box. I don't know why you don't hit it up.
Why
It's
did
honestly,
I not know that?
It's the best Munchies menu ever. They put like queso on your fucking burger, or like a cheese. There's like a chicken cheese sandwich that I get that's like melted cheese on it, and like
shit.
yeah.
I've only been to Jack in the Box like maybe twice in my entire life.
You should fuck with it a lot more. You do.
Somebody fucking put that there
It's
was
a
a bug in their fries the other day up there, so I
Jack
just
in the
kind of
Box.
like wrote it
This
off.
overrides
This
that,
is
I
where
feel
all the
like.
homeless
One
people
bug.
live in California,
Jack in
and
the
they
Box?
call it crack in the box.
And
And not
That's
gonna lie,
funny.
I spent a few days there as a homeless person.
it do be like that.
It's got
Like,
the
what do you-
charge.
That
it's
is
got
to
the
be like that.
Sometimes it really do be
Okay, so we're running out of time, but if you want to hear more stories about Corine being homeless, because I think these are she's told me these stories and they are wild.
We need a Corine was homeless episode.
We need a Corine. If you agree, just comment, like, fucking DM us. Corine was homeless, question mark, please tell. Like, holy fucking shit, because just leave a comment because we will cover this for sure. The last one, so we're trying to get better at taking like suggestions. We love hearing what you guys want to hear us talk about, because really, obviously, you heard us, like, we'll talk about literally whatever.
Anything.
And it goes off in the tangents, right? So we're trying to get better about like taking subjects that, you know, people want to hear us talk about. I didn't even really hit almost any of them. But
we're getting better. We made a topic board. Okay.
We made a topic board.
We talked about 4 of the 6 topics.
And we wrote dumb thick on it. So I mean, we made it. It's
With
progress.
2 C's.
Hey, yeah, no, I'm for real, like, let us know about feedback. We want to make our podcast better. But we do, I will tell a story because this was requested and then people, like, seconded it once I posted it. So, shit dudes say after they're being rejected.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so we all have stories, but I'm going to tell mine real quick because we're running out of time. Because Max already heard it and she was like, yeah, no, that's the one. So, I live in a place where there is a townhouse and, like, there's an apartment in front of me. And so my neighbors in front of me are the girls at the bottom.
I hate this guy.
I know, I do too. It's so cringe.
throw
This is the
hands at him
cringiest
so
fucking,
bad.
just pucker your asshole already because it's so bad. It is so fucking bad. You feel so bad for this guy by the end. And if he ever listens to this, I'm sorry, like, this is what
I'm not
happened.
sorry, you're a fucking weirdo.
I'm sorry, this is what happened. I'm sorry I have to tell this story. Like, I will sell my stories on the internet, you just didn't know. Like, I'm fucking telling this story. This motherfucking dude. So start at, like, in the morning. Cops had already been to his house in the morning. And I was like, what the fuck? Me and my neighbors
It's
that
early,
lived down.
bitch.
I know, it was like 10 in the morning. I had, like, just got home from, like, I stayed the night at my friend's house. I came over. I came back home and I was like, why are there cops here? Like, did they just follow me home? Like, that, in my head, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
Yeah.
I freaked out immediately. And then they're like, they did a little wave and I'm like, okay, they're looking for someone else. And so then they go to this guy's apartment and my neighbors from the downstairs apartment in front of me came out and they're like, you know, like, what's happening? Like, we're like mouthing to each other. I'm like, I don't know. Like, fuck, I don't know. I was like, and so then we heard the cop yell and kind of like a bang maybe, or like, I don't really know, but it was like, obviously something happened, like some kind of conflict. And then they left. And so then we were like, oh my God, like, is everything okay? They left. She went around and talked to him and she was like, yeah, someone told them that he was suicidal, so they were coming to check on him. Which I was like, someone told the cops you were suicidal, so they come in and started yelling at you?
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, okay, like, I mean, that is really weird. But
Alright.
like, I mean,
Different tactic, but
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, I don't really, like, I know a lot of people, like, you know, people are against it. Like, our cops here are actually really nice. And the cops that, specifically in this area, like, Jeremy parked his, like, truck a little bit in front of my driveway the other night. And fucking, like, they called him before they towed it. They're like, hey,
Wow,
dude,
that's
like,
nice.
they
That is
looked him
nice.
up. Yeah, he was like, hey, dude, you need to move your car. It was like 9 in the morning. Like, it was so nice.
Yeah.
So it's just, like, no, nothing on the cops. So I was like, what the like, that's not, it's just not like that here. And, so this dude,
What's his name? What are we gonna call him? Craig.
Craig is a good one.
Yeah,
Craig.
Craig.
Okay, so Craig is, so that night I came back home. I was out somewhere again. I came home late at night at like midnight it was probably like 11. I come home and because this dude is grilling on his fucking like patio
At
porch
11.
thing at 11 at night. So he's a bartender, right? And so the person that's over, he was a club owner. This is like right when quarantine was just starting.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was kind of like, and in Oklahoma it wasn't really that serious, so we didn't like, I mean, we all kept 6 feet, but it wasn't like,
Right, yeah.
So he was like, hey, how are you? And like, this dude has literally never talked to me before. This is your contacts where you've said like, hi, I like your dogs, like pet your fucking dogs real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And so I walk, and so he's like, how's it going? And I'm like, oh, it's going. Like, and I was like I had been planting stuff in pots. And so I brought my pots outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you know, I was just kind of finishing up. He's like, I was like, yeah, it smells good or something, and he, just neighborly small talk, which I'm like,
Midwesterner. I'm talking to my neighbor.
like I have to put my hand up when I fucking drive by you, like I have to. So we're talking, and this dude, like, he's like, hey, so you wanna like come up for a drink sometime? I was like now? Is that what you and he was like, yeah, and I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, I have some, I was like, okay, cool. So I get my shit, I'm like, I walk over and I go upstairs, and immediately when I walk in the door, I'm like petting his dogs, and this is, I'm petting his dogs, what are their name? We do the fucking intro, hi, I'm Laura, hi, I'm Craig, and then his other friend there, his name was Kevin, I don't feel like I need to, whatever. So, Craig and Kevin. So, I'm like, we're talking about it, and then he's like, hey, do you like iPads?
Do you like iPads?
Not but iPads.
Are you a robot, dude? Who the fuck asked that question?
Do you like iPads? And I was like,
you like
no. I'm talking not reading books. Do you like iPads? This is the code word.
Oh, do you like iPads?
Because it's not books. It's iPads.
Oh, iPads.
Yes.
It's iPads.
He just asked if you liked iPads.
Literally after I petted his fucking dog, he said,
so, do you like iPads? Do you want to
iPads.
Get on some iPads with me? Do you want to look at the apps?
please, nobody tell anyone, and don't tell the 5-0, like, I don't want the cops over here anymore, but I was like, I really think he was kind of making it up, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, literally don't say anything, it was fucking weird, okay? Snitches get stitches. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just the weirdest. I was like, why? Immediately, I'm like, do I look like?
Bitch, swear.
But then, because he started
iPad party girl.
oh shit. We'll bleep it. Anyway, so I look like an iPad party girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to come over and fucking
play on your iPad.
play on your iPad. So he was like, yeah. Well, I was like, I mean, I don't know, like,
I played on an iPad twice.
But
maybe.
Like, I don't be playing on it all the time.
I personally have never touched an iPad.
Yeah, like, I personally have never touched one either.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this dude had definitely touched a lot of fucking iPads, and he fucking acted like it, because he was like,
iPad expert.
Well, I had a lot in here last night. And I'm like,
that's a good thing to say. That he had a lot of iPads.
So this is why the cops came and threw you down on your fucking floor this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, like, so, and he ended up saying that was because he posted some, like, his iPad on Snapchat. I was like, I'm gonna end up fucking killing myself or some shit like that. Obviously, it's a joke, obviously, but apparently someone took it seriously,
Fucking
and so
Apple users.
This. God, they're all the fucking same.
They are. They're all fucking.
You can't help them. They need help.
So then he sits next. So like I sit on the left seat. He sits like across from me. His other friend's sitting in a chair. They have the Joker on, and
of course,
because he's like, oh, I have some. I was like, oh, that's cool. But then he also told me that he had like also out of nowhere within the small talk of conversation, he also was like, oh yeah, I curb stomped a dude today. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's just trying to be cool.
That reminds me.
But like that's the stuff he thought that was gonna impress me. And
well,
I was
he's like, what's gonna for sure make me just like fucking crush some pussy tonight?
Oh yeah.
Like
straight up.
Earlier?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of fucking iPads, and I'm really good at curb stomping people.
If you need anyone to be curb stomped, let me know.
Here's my number.
I was like, oh, like, I mean, because at that point, I'm not gonna like, you're obviously fishing for a reaction, and I just, like, I don't do that. I don't play that. If you're gonna, like curb stomp, I was like, cool, bro. Yeah. Like, I didn't know, what else do you say to that? I'm not gonna ask. I don't want to hear about some dude getting curb stomped. Like, I just don't.
It sure didn't happen.
If you didn't yell World Star, it was not a fight.
For real. If you didn't yell World Star, you were not allowed to like mark that on your record. That's
God
just the rules.
It is the rule. I didn't make them up.
The 11th commandment.
I didn't make them up.
So talk to God. Shout out to Gaudiana.
I was about to say, girl, there are 12 commandments. No, there are not.
Bitch, what the fuck? Why the fuck is that the 2 commandments?
13th commandment. Hello. No, there's 10 commandments.
We should definitely add 3 of our own to make it 13.
Yeah.
All right, that's a thing on the podcast. Write me back because I have 5 rules for the military that I have. I'll tell that next time. You
Make
guys
up our
tell me
own
your
10
fucking.
commandments.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have
that
like,
11.
we're gonna have a house
Yeah.
rules. All right,
Yeah.
you guys think of a name, and you were also supposed to think of a cult name that never happened to. So
Yeah.
you got homework. So anyway, so I'm with this guy. Like we're in the apartment. He's really nice. Like we're just talking though, and then so I started drinking a little bit, but I'm like he's also kind of weird. So I'm like. Okay, I'm not gonna talk too much because I don't want you to think that I'm actually like
Interested in
Yeah.
because I know immediately I am not.
You thought this guy was nice after he said he curb stomped somebody.
He's a
You
nice.
said he was being nice.
I mean,
he didn't curb stomp
Okay.
her.
Yeah, just some guy like what did he do?
iPads really
What's
do
the backstory?
things to people, and I don't fuck with that shit because of it. Like, iPads get dangerous real quick, and they're shady and sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
So I just like don't really.
Especially the
I
fifth
know.
generation. They're really just.
So fuck iPads.
Fuck
Not
iPads.
even once.
So. Anyway, so this dude was like, I couldn't.
Nice.
So then, so he's being real nice, and he's like, I could tell he's like kind of flirting, but he's being awkward, like the worst.
Like he thinks he
cringy-
has more game than he actually is spitting.
Why do I attract guys like this? Please, someone let me fucking know. I don't know what it is, but I need to stop. So he's like trying to like be nice or whatever, but then he poured me a drink. We're talking. We're like. He asked me something kind of weird. He's asking me about the military because that's what everyone wants to talk about. Like, oh, how is it? It fucking sucks, okay. And his friend Kevin was real cool.
It's great,
We're
I
like,
love
you
it.
know, we're all vibing. He brings me my
I
next,
do it all
he's
the
like, do you want another drink? I'm like, yeah, he brings me my next drink. And when he brings me my next drink, he goes, do you want to have sex later?
No.
Or he said something like, do you want to, I'm pretty sure he used the word, like a
I
word that
cannot
would
look
not
up
use.
more to the ceiling for answers than I am right now. Like
He whispered in my ear so you can experience this. Hey, do you want to have sex later?
it was so clear in my ear.
Hey.
I knew
No,
you had it.
I don't.
Is that okay? And
It's
I
not
go,
okay, but you know.
And I said, he kind of stepped back, looked at me, and I took the drink and said, no. I said no, and he said,
Frank with you.
it's okay, and I said, I know. Because I don't, like, I hate it.
I'm uncomfortable.
So I was like, I know it's okay that I'm not
It's
sleeping.
okay.
I was like, I know.
It is okay.
But you are every girlfriend ever. It is not fine, and you know it, and you're just being nice. It's okay. That was your code for it. It's not. Because, so me and Kevin, so like that's when he started getting weird, and you could just tell the whole vibe shifted. And I was like, this is really weird, dude, because like, I fucked someone I worked with once. And I will maybe like twice. I'll never do it again. After I learned
Once.
twice. No, wait, twice.
3 times tops.
After
Tops.
the last one.
4 times I'll never do it again.
After the last one, I won't do it again. Just like it was too much. I loved him so much. I couldn't. But he did not love me back. But it's okay.
Damn.
Be like that.
Broke my heart and it made work really hard,
Ooh,
to be
yeah.
honest. I have a whole story about that too.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy. He's married and happy now. So
Fuck him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So
Fuck him.
the whole vibe shifts, and fucking Craig is like, we're talking, but me and Kevin end up talking. We're kind of watching the Joker, and in my head, I'm already planning like, what do I say to be nice to get out of this?
Yeah.
Like, I live right there. I don't have to stay the night. I'm not
No,
like,
yeah.
I can fucking go. I only
Gotta go
need
check on my cats.
my dog. I have
dog.
Rico.
Yeah,
I
gotta go
have
check
Rico.
on my
I was like,
dog.
no. Well, and I was also in the middle of binging Tiger King, so I had already been like, yeah, after this, I'm gonna go home
Yeah.
and binge Tiger King, so that way he couldn't be like, "Rah, rah, rah." He still tried, obviously, but yeah, gross, Craig. So me and Kevin are talking, but then like we're just like watching Joker. Me and Kevin start talking about something, making jokes. And apparently Kevin's sorry. He said something about, oh, my dad used to blah 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 blah. Fill in the blank, whatever. Craig goes.
Oh God.
He goes, please don't bring up my dad. It brings up a lot of it's like I don't even know what he said, but it was like. He said, let's change the subject, actually. That was what he said immediately. He said, let's change the subject. And I was like we...
So,
Of
how do you
all
feel
the
about-
topics-
Exactly. That was it. So I was like, oh my
The
god.
dad is the uncomfortable one.
Your dad is worse, like a harder thing to talk about than iPads and curb stomping. I can't with you.
Yeah, right?
Like I wasn't really like ever I thought we were just having neighbor drinks, but also like no.
More than neighbor drinks.
It was way more than neighbor drinks, and you expected way more from. And
This is like a
again,
neighbor sharing session.
Again, this was the very first time I had talked to him. That's why I was saying, like, this is the first, like, being in his apartment. I had never really, like, more than, like, hey, how's your dog? Sorry, like, hey, sorry I parked there. Like, that's it. That's all the content. And he asked me within the first 20 minutes, do you want to have sex later?
No.
No. No, I fucking don't.
I'm
Not
uncomfortable
later,
hearing this
not
again.
now.
I'm cringing so hard reliving it. So, yeah, then... So this is when it gets worse. So I mean that was it. But then he like we paused and we were like all uncomfortably watching the movie, and he's like, "It's almost done. I'm sorry."
I know you're good. I just
Okay.
I was supposed to be somewhere at 2, so.
I know. That's why I'm like I'm going. I'm
No,
gonna go
you're good.
back.
I was just like, oh shit.
I'm so sorry. Story of our lives. It's my autobiography. I'm late as hell.
I was supposed to be somewhere at 2. But
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I haven't even told them I'm not on my way yet,
I'm so
so
sorry.
you're good. Just
It's in the
continue.
middle of my iPad story. It's literally almost done. So this guy, he's like, he's like, just my dad. I have some. What did he say? Like abandonment issues. Like I think he used
I think we
legit.
all
Like I'm like okay, like you have
LOL.
daddy issues, but like. You stopped the conversation because he brought up it. Like it just felt
It was
again.
weird.
It's a fish. Like it's like you're fishing for like
being dramatic.
yeah, and I'm not about it. Like fuck you.
Yeah.
And so then then we sit there again and we're like kind of awkward. So I keep forgetting my nose ring. And so this guy, he's like, Craig looks at me. He's like, I'm really sorry, Laura. I need to get some rest. And go to sleep, and I picked up my shit so fast, and I was like, "Okay, bye, thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you." Like,
Ew.
I'm not gonna
dude.
fight to stay here. Like,
Yeah, no. Let me out.
I was already trying. You made this.
There's my out.
Thank
We're
you.
going.
If you don't, and like, but it was immediate. I was like, you very obviously were like, yeah, it's quarantine, and we get some quarantine pussy, all quarantine. Like, that's what it felt like, and I was like. Yeah, so that's my cringe story for shit dudes have told me after they've been rejected.
Dude, we all have stories. We need to tell.
If you want to have,
we need to take time for the next podcast
Yeah.
for this.
We'll
because
just-
I got a list.
I gotta
To
wait,
be
yeah.
continued.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the series.
Yes.
I'm gonna, for real, we'll start allocating like a 10-minute.
I think we did a pretty good
I
job.
think I did too.
Yeah. But anyway,
I love you.
I love you
whole
too.
day.
Don't fuck with you.
Thank you guys for listening.
Just hang out with me more.
Are you prematurely standing up? We're still recording.
She is that bitch.
We're leaving
before the bell
We're
rings.
leaving.
God damn.
Put the backpack on, grab the camera.
You were the one that teachers are like, I'm not done yet. Sit down.
I dismiss you, not the bell.
Oh my god.
You only have 5 minutes to get where you're going. You're not gonna take out.
But
Listen
I'm
to the
gonna
plan.
still take the minute.
But anyway, thank you guys for
Like, subscribe, support. If
yeah.
anyone knows a cool place we can record, we are looking for one. We are in the fucking market. Please.
In the market.
Don't forget to leave a comment saying Corine was homeless on the Instagram.
And more shit dudes say after rejected stories.
But it
That's-
only
'cause that's a
counts.
given.
It only counts if the comment says Corine was homeless.
Yeah.
Corine was homeless.
Question marks, exclamation points.
We will even take
I'll
the
take-
crossing arms emoji and then the house emoji.
There has to be some kind of punctuation.
no house.
Or else we will
No
not.
house.
But anyway, follow us on Instagram. Corine's still here. She's just laughing silently.
Follow us on Instagram. We're just gonna tag it instead of reading it out loud. You guys go follow the other ones if you want to listen to our fucking ending. Deuces?
What
Are we done? I don't know. Or
Hit it, Clifford!
Hit it, Clifford! No, usually we like spell it all out. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
We're just gonna link it. We're not gonna spell it. Hit it, Clifford.
I'm too hangry and hungry to spell anything.
Hit it,
so
Clifford.
Hit it,
Glad we're on
Clifford.
the same page.
Hit
Hit it, Clifford.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.